Hey kids, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of the 1 6 Pack, episode 55. If you're new to the show, hi, welcome. We talk about 1 6 figures, hot toys, 3-0 in art, Asmus, 3 third party, and we drink a little beer or something, usually. While we do it, my name is Trevor 1 6 Shooter. With me, as always, are my co-hosts, TJ, aka Capes and Rifles. Right down there. And right over here, Tommy, a.k.a. Eye of Uatu, or Tom, as he likes to be called as an adult. We go live. We go live every other Friday. We are verging on 2,000 subscribers here. So if you know anybody who's into this stuff, tell them about the channel. We got Mythic Legions. We got 1/6. We got toy photography tips and tricks, and bringing back a great show called The Articulators. If I can ever get a couple of the guests to get a time when we can do that. Smash that like button, hit the ring, ring the alert bell, hit the alert bell to be notified when new videos go live. Yeah, let's talk about some 1/6 boys.
I didn't know what you were talking about when you said hit that ring. I'm like, is there a new feature on YouTube that I don't know?
Yeah, I know. I'm riffing too much, man. I'm flying all over the script and yeah, it's not good.
Hey, whatever, it works. It sounds professional.
Sure does. What are we drinking?
Why don't you start with what you're drinking?
All right, I will.
Yeah.
I am themed again tonight, man. I'm so proud. I walked right into the store, and the second thing I saw was from Destination Unknown Breweries, apparently.
Okay.
Cosmic Continuum.
There you go.
Okay. 8.8.
Oh shit, 8.8.
Wow. Yeah. Not feeling it yet, but I'm sure I will. And it's like a dry hopped. I don't even know what that means. Again, New England style India Pale Ale, which I don't even know what that means either.
It's just a different type of hops.
So
that's all.
Yeah. I'm not a big IPA guy, but it's good. It's fine. It's good. I'm enjoying it. I've had so much stout though, over the winter. I just needed something else. Really wanted a pale ale or something like that, or a Grolsch or something, but whatever.
No, said you went for double that. Like now, 8.8.
Yeah, I know.
Let's dive in.
I know exactly.
TJ,
there you go. You got it. Raspberry double dry hop Nipio with a new experimental cryo pop hop blend from. Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Thank you. I know. What
There's a lot of details.
Did you read Did you read this?
Yeah, no. He said it was about the Cosmic Continuum. Yeah. Rasper's got it going on.
He's got it in his hand. Apparently, that's awesome. What's up, Richie? What's going on, man?
Richie.
Yeah, let's talk about what we're drinking, and then we'll talk about who's in the chat here.
Yeah. All right, TJ.
TJ, what do you got?
I'm happy to say, for the first time ever, I'm on brand.
Ooh.
An Imperial Stout Trooper.
Oh my God, that's great!
Yep.
Damn it!
And I did not know until you mentioned you were 8.8. This is 9.5.
Ha! Wow.
Damn! Wow. Okay. Let's using the bag and pre-ordering shit by the time the show's over.
Oh yeah.
Right?
I feel bad for my wallet.
That's
Tom,
incredible.
it's all up to you, man.
I'm gonna let you guys down because I've had this already on the show. Hey, well, I was gonna buy new beer at the store yesterday, but I decided not because I have a fridge full of beers that I haven't finished. So I got the Strata Blasting again because it's Star Wars. It's still
no, but that's space. You got it. That's good.
Oh yeah, I know, but it's
we're talking Star Wars. It's not specifically. Yeah. That's all right. That's fine. You're on brand, dude. That's great.
But here's the thing. It's only 6.5. It's only 6.5. I know.
I'm sorry, man.
Well, you're just gonna have to drink more.
I'm sorry.
Only
Jordan.
Sadly,
with me.
Jordan's not going to be here to encourage you because he says he's not feeling well, but he did give us $10 to start the night. Thank you, Jordan. Can't hang out tonight. Super sick. Hope you're all right, man. Super sick is not a good thing. Just staring at the screen long enough to type this message is a challenge. Wow. All right, get better, man.
Man, I hope you have a great show.
Jordan. Yeah. May the foam be with you, sir, as well, for sure. Oilers came in just to say that I don't know. He reads all these underground, not even underground. He reads all these sites that will do spoilers and stuff like that. So Balin Skull and Shin Haiti are actually Darth Bane and Darth Xana. Also, hi.
This was the most. I saw this earlier before, like hours before we did the show, just so I can copy the link. And I saw this, and this could have been freaking hieroglyphics or just like deep German, that like old school. I had no idea what this meant.
Yeah, read this out loud just in a public place of like just like go to Starbucks and with your friend and just like just blurt out, "Oh my God, did you know that Balin Skull and Shin Haiti are actually Darth Bane and Darth Xana?"
Also, hi.
Also, hi. I mean, I know Darth Bane. I don't know Darth Xana. That sounds.
I thought he was just making stuff up. I seriously thought he was just throwing names up.
Xana Montana. She looks a little like Hannah Montana. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll find out. I don't know. I don't know what that's all about, but that did look really good. Ahsoka looks really good. And have you guys gotten your Ahsoka figures yet?
No. Yep. I'm waiting on mine. Where'd you get yours from?
Where did I get mine from? Pop Collectibles, I think.
Okay.
Pretty sure it was Pop.
She looks good.
I believe I did. Yeah, it really does. She looks really good. I'm still not as enamored with the sculpt as some people are. I think it looks really good. I think it's still like maybe an 8.5 out of 10. Maybe.
I think it's as close as Bo is, and I feel like it has the same things different with it than Bo also has from the actual actors.
Yeah, I think the Bo-Katan thing is the hair, which didn't look good on screen the first season.
No, it looks great
so
now,
much better now, and now I want to get her haired so that it looks like that.
Yeah.
My main thing with this is, not to go too deeply into this, but this has got. Let's see if I can take this out without completely destroying this setup. All right, so that's the bottom of the. It's just it's a peg, small peg though, but the neck is like it's a rubber neck, but there's no. It's not an articulated neck.
Oh, like so you can only move the head just slightly then.
As far as I can tell, unless I haven't. No, it's not. I don't think it is. If it is, it's very slight and it's very hard to move. It doesn't really move a whole lot, so it's not like one of those articulated necks where it, you can move it around like the seamless necks. So I don't know.
I heard the elbow joints are fragile too, so be careful with those elbow.
That's what I heard. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I guess I won't push them, but in terms of tearing.
No. In terms of it's just a
breaking.
It's just a long peg, so it's like you got to be careful. Yeah,
breaking. It's going to break inside the rubber. In other words.
Yep. Elliot just said the same thing.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So just be gentle. Basically, what I heard is you have to just know, because it's a single direction peg, so you just have to know where to actually bend it up. Don't try to push it. Don't force it in any direction. You should be fine. Just find where it is, and then you could twist it.
No chewing is here. J-Mac, what's going on? Elliot, Laura.
What's up, Laura?
What's going on? Rasper, thank you for the rundown. We got Richie. Austin, Nicholas, what's going on? Austin was there at Celebration as well. We're going to talk a little bit about that.
Austin.
Did you guys meet? Oh,
yeah,
nice.
Austin in London.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Guy.
Awesome.
Really awesome. He also just started on YouTube, so give Austin a follow.
Awesome. Why am I am crashing like crazy, man, here. I don't know.
You look good now. You're good now. So
okay.
Don't even talk about it anymore. And you'll be fine.
I was like jumping out and like you guys were. All right. Well, hopefully it'll work itself out. El Dente, Pablo, what's going on? Pablo just did some toy photography for Plunderlings, which is awesome, man. It's going to be on the packaging and stuff. So, congrats to you, Pablo, for
That's huge.
Getting that. He does great work with them, and yeah, very cool. Very cool. What's up, Angel?
I'd love to see it.
We're gonna lose. What's up, Wing? What's going on, man? Good to see you in here. All right. So we got 24 people here. Please hit that like, before we, I don't know, start to bore you or something, if you're going to leave, just hit the like, you know what I mean? And we got a lot to talk about. There's a lot going on, but just hit the like now. So Tom, celebration was great, I guess, right? But not a lot of 1/6 stuff, no sideshow presents, no Hot Toys presents.
No Hot Toys. Well, okay, so there were a lot of Hot Toys for sale there. However, the British pound is, and also flying back space is a premium, so I wasn't going to buy anything there. But man, it was just nice to see like a lot of stuff on like for sale. Granted, nothing new. We got the announcements that Hot Toys did, but we didn't get to see any of that stuff live, which is a shame.
That is a bummer. I did see actual authentic British people looking at the prices today on Shane's show, 1/6 Figure Focus, and even they were taken aback by some of the pricing. So it wasn't just a matter of the exchange rate; it was a matter of being gouging for the Star Wars fans, which is always nice. But it happens every time. It always happens.
A lot of that stuff just seemed like I had seen some of those figures already on like the Sideshow Daily deal and stuff like that, where you get like 30% off, but it was marked up well over retail. And I'm like, when you see like the retail people that are just like charging over, they're trying to take advantage of the fans that don't know, and it's just a shame to see that happen at shows.
Somebody's just gonna go, oh, I really love Boba Fett, but they had that Boba Fett 2-pack, the Mandalorian one, for like 600 pounds or something like that, which is probably the equivalent of $750. I think you can get that for 300 now or something like that, or less. I can't even remember.
That was the Sideshow Daily deal. Yeah, like a couple weeks ago.
It's been deeply discounted regularly, so definitely taking advantage. Unfortunately, kind of sad. But other than that, good show. You met a lot of people.
Very good. But that's the best thing about that show, right? Like, I had a lot of fun seeing like the stars, seeing like all the Star Wars hype. It was great. But I got to meet like some amazing people, and like some people that become like lifelong friends, and that's the best part about it.
That's cool. That's great. That's great. Like Austin. Yeah. It is.
Yeah. Exactly.
You can't give that one away.
Hey, and I love that figure set, but don't pay $600 for it, or 600 pounds for it.
CB, it's Corn Boy from the Four Horsemen coming on the 1/6. He doesn't even collect 1/6. What's up, man? Good to see you. I was trying to get over to the Four Horsemen today, but I'm going to have to go tomorrow. I don't know if CB will be there. But good to see you, man. Miss you guys. Cannot wait for Legion's Con this year, man. That's another thing, just like celebration. Like, you're going to love it. You know what I mean? And it's, again, like, you're going to make, friends and stuff like that. And just a great group of people. And, it's the same thing as, celebration. Like, it's so cool. It is about the people, really. It's fun to go there. Yeah. It's great to get into panels and stuff like that. But seeing people, is the best part about it, really. And everybody says
I love the Legion's figures, but what got me really needing to go from last year was just all of those toy photographers and other people that I know from the toy community.
Yeah.
Just like there having a great time. I got to start brushing up on my hand pose. Everybody seems to be doing fists, so I got to figure out like what I'm doing.
Yes.
There's probably a lot of that.
Yeah.
Hide the double chin.
That's right. It's a great time. It's the best part about it, man, is the people, for sure. Absolutely. It is almost a mini. SDCC was that way too. It was a lot of people, and I'm really still hoping somehow by some small miracle to get a ticket to that and go to that this year, but we'll see. All right, let's get into some things here.
Let's dive into it.
All right, we have got some catching up to do in terms of releases. So we'll just go through these quickly. Stuff we've seen before, but new pictures, new blogger pictures. Dude, this is perfection, man.
Yeah, they nailed it. They nailed it.
I don't know if it changed any from the prototype, but
it looks exactly like the prototype to me.
It does. If anything, it looks better than the prototype, which looked perfect.
Yeah.
This is very tempting. I mean, I liked this movie. It was a good movie. I might get Shang-Chi if I didn't really like this outfit, and I didn't like the way the figure came out in terms of the body and stuff. I just don't think it's right, but I may wait for another appearance. But Wenwu, man, very, very tempting. So good.
Now, Wenwu we won't be seeing again in the movies, but he is getting two separate Hot Toys figures, right? Isn't the other version they have coming out? The more like dressed down.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that one.
Yep.
But this one,
that chair would have been cool to have right there.
Yeah, it would have. Yeah, they just knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, beautiful picks here from everybody. It is it is the unfortunate thing with older characters that they have to have that neck attached to the head, which like right there, you can just see severely. You'd love to have him. I mean, you could get away with this pose. It does look correct in that he probably doesn't have to look at that coming in order to block it. But I don't know. There's just going to be some poses that are going to be like, wish I could just tilt that head up a little bit.
Yeah.
Interesting. Is that a hand gesture that I'm forgetting? Like,
I think he's teaching a life lesson.
Is he crushing your head? Crushing your
kids
head.
in the hall? I crush.
Exactly. I'm crushing your head. Good call. Yeah. Anybody pick this up? Nobody here picked this up, right?
I didn't, but just like you, it's tempting.
It's tempting because it looks so good. I'm not into the movie enough or the character enough to put it on my shelf. My Avengers and Marvel stuff is somewhat limited. I'm just not getting deep into the movies in order to get secondary characters and stuff. So this won't be something I pick up, but man, it's tempting. It looks really good. All right. In terms of releases, I got to jump around a little bit here. We got the Clone Pilot, which TJ you got, right?
Nope.
What?
You didn't?
What? It's a clone. I figure you won't like anything that says clone. You're buying.
It's funny. Like I've been thinking about this for like days and days ever since it's picked up in popularity. But like I cannot pick up a figure that needs like a vehicle. Like
okay.
I would never
really. Like you don't have a TIE pilot?
No.
You don't have the.
And you wouldn't get a TIE pilot because you need a TIE fighter.
Yep.
Wow, that's some
big.
The only figure that
principles
I have,
right there,
dude. The only figure I have that is a pilot but needs like a ship is a Snowspeeder Luke. But he does more.
And are you picking up the Jazz Inc. Snowspeeder for a Snowspeeder Luke?
Thought about it. I lost interest when I realized how much space it would take in my man cave.
Well, right. Like, so there you go. So you can't just have the pilot like he's as if he's walking around the whatever ship and or
base
pretend the
ship got shot down.
Still a maybe because I can get this at my local comic book store.
That looks so sick though, and he's not in a ship there. He just looks really cool.
Yeah, it does look cool. This
had a face
I like this helmet a lot. I mean, I know
too.
this other one is. This other one looks like he's got something like the back of his head's been cut off.
I feel the exact same way. They're missing the other half of the helmet.
Doesn't it look like he's had a lobotomy or something? Like, look at that. It's like it's very strange. It's a weird look. I don't know.
That looks good though.
I didn't. That. It does, yeah. Weathering looks pretty good. Like the weathering.
Yeah.
I feel like this is another like deep cut that I don't need. I say that a lot with the Stormtroopers, and then I end up going back and picking them up. But I don't know. Clones, I have an easier time saying no to. But TJ, you don't, which I'm just shocked. I'm still shocked.
Well, instead I got 6 of the regular Clone Troopers.
Oh, okay. 6.
Why not get some variation in there and just have a pilot with them?
No, I like.
He wants to shoot.
Look at them. They hang out together. See these photos.
You really only need 3 to even to shoot them. Like you could just move them around and stack.
Well, I started with 3, but then like a few pre-orders that I wasn't expecting to converted. So I got 6.
Gotcha. This is an unusual shot for a blogger of these outdoor shots here from CG. Right?
That's CG, right? CG always does that though, with his stuff.
Does he with the outdoor shots? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I really like that location wherever he is.
I don't know. There's something that looks different about these. It looks a little more.
They look more like
basic
because they're outside. They kind of look smaller in scale. They don't look like 1/6 scale to me. They look kind of
but it's the way he's shooting him. Like this doesn't like. There's nothing here that takes you out of scale. You know what I mean? It's just a weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's the time of day. Looks like it's like high noon.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. All right. So that's that. That was 235. Wenwu's 250. Still both. I think both available at this point.
And most shocking thing of the show is that TJ's not getting a clone trooper.
Well, the clone pilot is on like waitlist already. I mean, it's been on waitlist for a while.
Oh, really?
And it's going for like 300 plus everywhere else.
All right, let's talk about these. This was an interesting thing because, like, you know, we've seen upgrades, but never like, well, I can't say never. It has happened before where they've said, okay, we've changed the sculpt a little bit, and here it is. But it's generally been like a thing on JC Hong's like Instagram or something that he'll just put up like, look, it's been improved or something. But this was like 3 in a row product update. I mean, we hadn't seen Suri, right?
We hadn't seen Shuri's head sculpt. We hadn't seen Jane without the helmet on, right? They blurred it out.
Oh, you're right. You're right. We never saw Jane without the helmet. You're right.
Yeah. But boy, did they knock some of these out of the park. Jesus.
Tom Holland, especially this.
Oh, I think Shuri is the best one, but this is a great Tom Holland too.
No, Shuri probably is the best one. I think because we're not seeing the other two like from what they were, but I think this is an incredible improvement over what they had.
Oh yeah.
That last one was a little saucy, looked a little old. But this is they nailed this. This is great.
They really did.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited for this. I know this figure it's the suit. I love that base. And this head sculpt is just gorgeous. It's like this is the Spider-Man for my Spider-Man display. I can't wait for it.
Spider-Man in my dreams. Yeah, this is perfect. I can't wait. Finally, I'll have a Spider-Man on the shelf because I've been.
That's the one. That's the only one
holding off. Yep, it's fantastic. Great job. Really, 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 really nice. This looks great all around. You know, wish there was maybe some more accessories, but we do get the rolling eyeballs on the head sculpt, and that's going to look good. And this is actually a figure. You see, I'm trying to think who else. Maybe Black Panther. You know, I mean, Iron Man, I can see it sometimes, but like this is a figure that I'd actually probably put that sculpt on and have him holding the mask. You know what I mean, on the shelf because it looks really good. As much as I love the Spider-Man mask and the way it looks, I could totally see displaying it a lot more with the Tom Holland sculpt. So that was that. Oh, that's right. We do get the rooftop thing on the deluxe one, which is
it's a pretty
for sure.
It's a pretty big, gorgeous base. Yeah, I can't wait for that.
Yeah, it is nice. And then I guess we got to go to the next one. They don't have them all together. Thanks a lot for that,
Jane. Yes,
Jane Foster. Also, very good. Not quite as good as the other two, I don't think.
It's like a 9 out of 10, though. It's really good. It's just not perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think of this, TJ?
I think win or lose now.
I think it looks good. It's still a nope.
I think it's a lot of. I think he's right. To me, at least, I think it's a lot of forehead.
I think there's something around the eyes, and I think it's the way. I think it's like the eyebrow on the outside, like that fleshy part of that looks a little weird. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. I don't know what it is. I don't know about the forehead. I'm not sure. Yeah.
It's still, you know what though? If it wasn't next to Letitia and Tom Holland, and this is just the picture they showed with the figure, we're like, oh, that's a great sculpt. We wouldn't even be questioning it. It's just how good Tom Holland and Letitia Wright look. It's just like insane.
I'm happy that we're at a point in time with this stuff, because when I started in this, when I was a boy, but like you look just back 10 years.
Oh yeah.
And you were happy if it, came close. You know what I mean? It's like, you'd see in the forums people going, yeah, it's wrong. So-and-so's sculptor is going to do another version of it, whatever. You look at like Han Solo or something like that, or the Luke Skywalker that eventually came out. But just like, nowhere near. You know what I mean? Like this would have been people would have just been drooling over this 10 years ago. Now we're like, yeah, I think there's something wrong with the, eyebrow or the forehead. But for the most part, this is, like you said, Tom, a 9 out of 10, I think. It's pretty good. Now, unfortunately, I won't be picking this up because I really didn't care for this movie, and I really hate the plastic hair. I really wish we would get rid of it.
The head's not moving at all.
This. I know. Not at all. I mean, that is flexible, and then those strands are thinnish enough that I think you could get some head movement out of it. It's just not. It's not going to look natural. It's going to look weird, turned for the most part. But the purrs, man. See, I think this one on the left looks really good with their eyes moved, actually.
Yeah,
up and to the left. But yeah, good. No, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say that figure will be in this house. My girlfriend already ordered her, so I'll see it in person.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now, did she like the movie, or she just likes?
She loves
Jane Foster.
No, she loves that movie. We very, very separately have separate opinions on that movie, and it's well known.
I'm gonna have to talk to her in Japan.
Yeah.
No, that's great. No, I mean, like, I would never talk anybody out of like a movie that they love. Yeah. I mean, I love the humor. I loved, Ragnarok, but this one,
Ragnarok
just took me out of it. And I don't know if it's a build-up, you know what I mean? Like we were just like waiting for something else. It's, there's a lot of that stuff with these movies where you're like, I expect this, and then I get something else, and I can't accept it. And I still think it was too funny for Thor. I don't like the direction, but I liked her a lot, and I like this character a lot.
Yeah,
and I
think that's why
I want it.
It's a cool. She looks really good with the helmet on, like like that's what she looks like in the comics. It's very comic accurate. And I know for a fact that's probably why she likes the movie so much, because she loves Jane's Thor a lot. So
I really would have. It would have been something for me. Like I would have been happy if this had continued. Then she just took over the spot or something. You know what I mean?
I really thought we were gonna get more than one movie out of her, but yeah. Unfortunately, that's not on the cards.
Yeah. Well, you never know. She's in Valhalla, so anything can happen. All right.
Now this sweet Jesus. This is Letitia Wright just like cloned a tiny size. Like, what is this?
Yeah, this is scaled. This is just shrink ray right down, man. I heard some people talking about the forehead again, like looking a little like too round or something like that, but I disagree. Like looking at her, I did some side by sides, and even side by side, because of the hairstyle that she's got in this. You see her on the red carpet, she's got a different hairstyle or something outside of the movie, but in the movie, this is her, man. This is it. The detail on this is incredible. Man, the hair details, everything. Man, this is.
I'm so glad we're in a time where the separate rolling eyeballs is just like a constant thing now. Thank you, InArt.
How great is that?
Lighting the fire under Hot Toys' ass. Thank you.
Exactly. And how much better it is now. How tight they are too. They've gotten to the point where they've gotten that really nice and thin around the eyes so that it really sits in there properly, and there's no gaps and things like that. It really looks good now.
Well, we'll see it with production, because you never know.
But so far, anything the recent rolling eyeball sculpts that have come out have been really good. Does this come with another like cheesy neon light with it? I forget.
They didn't show that, so I think they just added this separately, and they're like, "You have one from the old Black Panther.
If you've,
use it
already got your own neon light,
yeah.
There you
go. All you need is a black light. It's cool that they did that.
A black light. You can't. I just went into I was in an outlet the other day, and there was a Spencer Gifts. Remember Spencer Gifts?
Oh, I went to a Spencer Gifts for the first time in like 20 years 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it's insane.
But they don't have black light. I didn't see a black light there. They still have like, the booby and butt mugs and stuff like that. And like, but there's no black light posters. So they don't, they just don't make them anymore. I mean, nobody really wants a Led Zeppelin black light poster. So no black lights.
There's a guy somewhere living in his mom's basement that definitely wants that.
For sure. Yeah, this is killer. Is anybody picking this up? Either of you guys picking this up?
I wasn't going to until I saw the sculpt. So I'm in.
I know.
Nice.
Same way, man.
I'm subtly dropping hints for my partner to pick this one up.
Nice.
I
like the movie a lot. I thought it was really good. And if she's gonna be, I mean, I'm assuming she's gonna be Black Panther for some upcoming crossover movies until some future thing happens. But that's not going to be for a while, presumably. I might get this, man. I love the color. I love the gold and the black, and this head sculpt is just
the gold, the black with the little bit of silver bits. It's like the design of this suit is just striking. When they first showed it off, I was like, damn, it's just going to make gorgeous figures, and this figure is like the top of the line of it. This is
gonna be a tough one to like figure out which one to put on too, because the helmet looks great. I really love the way they did the helmet, but I mean, how do you not display that sculpt?
You're gonna have to get two.
Yep, there you go.
Hot Toys should be including head sculpt stands with these things. I mean, how inexpensive is that going to be? You know what I mean? Like something upcoming that we're going to be talking about. It's the Vader. It's not like anybody hasn't seen it, but how they gave you a little stand in the front of the deluxe thing to show the two helmets. I would love something on like a peg in this, even if it's just the standard hexagonal stand that you could pop in a peg and put on, put a head on there or something like that, just to show the head off. Cause they're not bin worthy. Like, you can't, you can go out and get them from NECA or whoever, like they have them, but it's just like, it would be nice to be able to, to have that included.
Display that craftsmanship. Yeah. Because they're putting beautiful. A lot of work into it.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Either one of them. All right. So that.
Okay. But hang on, before we leave Black Panther, I just want to say, where is Namor? That's all I want to say. Where is Namor?
Yeah, that's true. Where is Namor? That is ridiculous.
TJ, are those your dogs telling you shit?
Oh, you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
So my phone's in front of me. My Ring camera is going off. Like all of my neighbors are coming over tonight, apparently.
Oh, so they're just going.
I did not get the memo.
Is somebody echoing, or is it just the dogs?
I think it's the dogs that he's hearing.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, it can't be because I think that's what it is.
Alberto is.
I have 15 dogs.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, sure, he does look unbelievable. This is great. But yeah, Namor. Like, come on, man. This movie was like Seriously. What, November?
Yep,
of last year,
and it was huge, and it was great. I think it was the best one that we've had of this.
Namor is a founding Avenger. I mean, I know not in the MCU, but my God, how do you not have?
He's not a founding Avenger in the comics either. He's an invader.
Well, all right. Yeah. All right. Yes, he was. Yeah, he was an invader, but he eventually joined the. That's right. He was an invader. That's right. That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Well, he joins the Avengers. He joins the X-Men. He's that staple of the Marvel universe, like right because he touches everything.
Dude, he's the first mutant. He's the first mutant. Like you got to have that figure. I'm guessing it's because they have to do a custom body for that, right? They just have to. They have to get his body type right. You can't have that just be any type of body. So I think it'll come. I think we're gonna get it. It is taking its sweet time, but all right. So that's that. Black Panther is $264. I don't have the price of the other two, but you know those what those are. We had one more that I have to jump over to. Where am I jumping over to? I got 1/6 kit, I believe.
Oh yes, this is the one I hadn't seen yet, so I'm excited to see this.
Yeah. So
even though I've been told to not raise my expectations too high.
No, don't get nuts because it's better, but it's still not.
Well, it's a long way to go, so we'll see.
Okay, here is this it? Is this the new one? Updated head. So I think the clothing looked pretty good. I mean, Toys R Us does a good job, right? Like,
yeah.
So this, you know,
he looks like Pedro's granddad almost. I don't know what's going on.
It's better. But it still feels like squarish and squished or something like that. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it either here. I haven't studied it, but it's something about the eyes. It's something about the upper eyelids that are too like droopy or something. I don't know.
I feel like Pedro has a little bit
great stuff.
More
Look at this. This is cool, features. Man. I love this.
Yeah, that is cool. It's almost,
so there's a good look at
better
it.
There. That's close. Yeah, I can see it's close.
Yeah. I think it's. You can see my pointer right. I think it's this. I think it's the bagginess of the hang down of this. It's a little too like fatty or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I haven't put them side by side, but it definitely looks better than it was.
Yeah, for sure.
Still considering this, although I keep thinking like I loved The Walking Dead when it first came out, and I needed to have everything from that. And then 10 years later, I'm like, meh. And I'm feeling like I love The Last of Us. But 10 years from now, I might be like, meh. I don't know.
I mean,
I'm getting to that point.
Goes. So
no, but I'm getting to that point where like, I think I'm feeling like, do I need to have a representation of every single thing that I like on TV at the time? You know what I mean? Like, it's like having Breaking Bad figures. Like, that's great. I loved Breaking Bad. But again, you know, it's like The Walking Dead or The Sopranos. It's like, okay, maybe Tony. I have Tony. But at one point I was getting like a Polly Walnuts figure. I'm like, do I need that kind of depth on the Soprano shelf? You know what I mean? No, I like the show. It's represented by Tony and it's good. And that's fine. That's enough.
At a certain point, there's figures coming out for literally everything these days. You have to pick and choose what you can, what you really need.
Yeah. All right. So that's that. I think that's going for, let's see what Kit's got it for here. Does he put the prices on here? I don't know. He just got I don't remember what this is going for. Maybe look on the site. Kit's a good dude.
Kit is a good dude.
He is. $197. You know, it's not bad. Like, no, you know, I'm sure there's going to be some better sculpts out there, you know, from someone.
Yep.
11 or something like that is going to put something out. So, you know, you want to take a chance and get the good clothing. And if you really need a Joel, I think this is not a bad idea. I do think other people are going to try and, you know, get one of these out there. So, you know, you take your chances on holding off and not getting it. That's the game with the third party stuff. It's like, sold out. And now it's like, you know, $400 on eBay.
And I think that head sculpt personally is like a little bit better than the Hot Toys one that came with the Mando. So you can even use that as a swap for your Mando if you want.
The
Mando one just looks
sad. He's just got a beard and kind of a little bit of stubble, but other than that, I guess you could.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, that Mando one from the Hot Toys was not great either. That wasn't great. I mean, that's one I wish had been better. All right, let me go back to Hot Toys. All right, that's our updates. Now we're talking about pre-orders. Well, which is, you know, Shuri is on pre-order, so that is one of them. I want to go backwards to this thing.
Oh God, that thing, that Transformer.
Yeah, it is kind of a Transformer. I mean, the first thing I thought was like, why? And
why not?
The second thing I thought, I was like, you know what? I get it. This is that art thing that they did with the clear, the transparent Iron Man. And then once
this is far beyond that.
Well, it is. I mean, that was a very tame art experiment, I would say, probably. But I mean, I guess if you were to put, I think if they had like explained where they were going with this and put them all together or something, or put two of them out at the same time to say, like, see, this is what we're doing. See, like, it's going to be different artists' interpretation of the characters. I still wouldn't have bought that at Iron Man, but like, it might have made a little more sense to people. I think people just didn't get why that was like that.
What's the logo between the Hot Toys logo and the Diecast logo that says artist? What does it say underneath?
Artist collection.
Okay, so this is totally
collection.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it is like, here's Adi Granov's special one-off thing.
Correct.
Then we're going to do something else for maybe another character at some point. But you're right. If they are going to do that, they should have shown two, or at least, I don't know, somehow be like, oh, look out for more exciting artist collections in the future.
Yeah, I mean, it's like when 3A did this with the Avengers, some of which I bought, the Iron Man and the Spider-Man and stuff like that, when it was Ashley Wood designing them, like you knew what to expect. Cool. You saw one and you knew like, oh, okay, I see where this is going. And if they're going to do more of these, this would be kind of cool to collect and have like Ashley Wood's interpretation of the Avengers. I don't know who's coming up next. So do I want to get this just because I like the Black Panther, or because I like Transformers, or because, I like Max,
you don't want
or
this.
Whatever.
You don't want
No,
this.
I'm not going to get it. Jedi mind tricking me. I don't want it, but it does look cool though. I got to say, like, I love this transformation part. That's pretty cool.
I mean, that's kind of nuts that they can do that, and I want to see them do that with a Transformer. I don't know if because like we're still to think that based on the drawing that Adi did, this is supposed to still possibly be T'Challa in this armor, perhaps, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
How does his body break in the way to make him a Panther?
Dude, it's magic. It's
magic. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Lenny's got it right there.
Okay.
I believe it.
I know. I do too.
No, I've had my experimentation with the mech stuff. I got the Punisher mech, and it was like, yeah, that's good. I'm good. I'm done with that stuff. But it does look cool, man. It's different. I mean, that's big too, man. Really big.
He's gonna tower over a regular T'Challa. It looks like.
This it's what was the Tech on Avengers comic book?
That's what I thought this was a part of. I thought that's
did,
what this was.
which is and that, I mean, so in that respect, I can see this being, the Black Panther in terms of like, Iron Man supplying armor for all of the Avengers or something like that. And if you did a line of these, like if they did the Tech on Avengers, I suppose, or something, their interpretation of the Tech on Avengers, the way like a Mezco would do them, then maybe it would sell. But I think if all of these are going to be just,
I'm with Elliot.
Here, take this character and go nuts with it, I think it's going to be kind of a mess of a collection. So why get this when you can get a second one? Wow. Yep. This is true. This is absolutely true.
I almost watched Morbius on the plane. I realized it's
double Morbin time.
So
yeah, well, we want to stay awake. So,
yep.
I mean, so this exists. If it's for you, Shield is cool too.
That's the best review I think you could do for this. It exists. All right, we can move on.
All right. This is 455.
Looks like a bat.
For those who are partaking.
That Panther face looks weird.
Yeah. Yeah, the flat feet being up with
Also, hey, if anyone in the comments is getting this, just chime in. I'm just curious if we even have like one person who's diving in on that. I want to know.
Yeah. Let me search for. Did I save this? No, I didn't. Hang on a second. I'll jump to this one before we get into the Star Wars stuff. Friend Lago Figs. I guess Mondo might have posted this. I just didn't see it. So Mondo, who's done what? Wolverine? Is that it from the animated series so far?
So far, that's come out.
Oh, they did Magneto.
Wolverine, Magneto, Jubilee.
Oh, that's right. They did Jubilee. I forgot about Jubilee. Yeah.
And then I think that's all they've shown. No, did they show Storm?
No.
I remember Jubilee and Magneto were shown off at Comic-Con this year. For
Mafex had Storm out, but
okay.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of these confused because they look so much. But anyway, here's Gambit coming out. I think it's going to be interesting to see because this is going to be a 1/6 figure without a cloth goods jacket.
Cool.
You know what I mean? Because they do these in plastic.
You can already see the limited articulation in this one photo, right?
Yeah, you can see it right on the arm right here. This is going to be it. Yeah, that and the cuff holding back the hand from bending. But I mean, that's not what these are all about. For the most part, is like not getting crazy poses. It's about having a 1/6 version of the animated series on your shelf. So I mean, hey, what's up, man? What's up, Jared?
Jared.
Jared,
I can't wait to get back to our Star Wars D&D, man. Super psyched about that.
Jubilee was not soft goods. No.
There's been no soft goods as far as I know. Yeah. And no, you did not. We are getting into that.
Yeah, you haven't missed that. We did cover some other Star Wars. We talked a little Star Wars. A little.
Yeah. A little bit of Star Wars. All right, let me jump back to this. So that's that. I don't know anything about price or anything. What do those usually run? Like 240?
Oh, they've been slowly spiking in cost. When I think they first dropped, Mondo's figures
it's like 199 or something like that.
Yeah. Now they're over 2. So.
Going for. Yep. All right. Jumping back to some Hot Toys, and then we'll get into the third party. So this is the artist, apparently. Again, I guess nobody cares.
Yeah, that's Audie. Audie's very big and famous.
All right, let's talk about this one since it came up first. So Return of the Jedi, C-3PO, diecast. This has been a long time coming. I still think that there's something, it's unspoken, it's rumor, but that Sideshow a long time ago, because they were putting out, 1/6 Star Wars figures, kept the rights to A New Hope in terms of droids and aliens, hung on to those. I think it's anything without a likeness is what I'm guessing at. And so this is why we have a Return of the Jedi C-3PO, and we may not, I don't know, never say never, but have a New Hope C-3PO from Hot Toys. But this is pretty close, a little weathering up, and you could have yourself, you could put this on the shelf. I
love the way it looks.
Though. Yeah, it looks great. It looks great. This is different. The wiring and stuff in the torso is different on the A New Hope than it is in Return of the Jedi. So if you're really being a stickler, you can't really get away with it. But man, it looks good.
Look at the good they look together.
So good. Now, what is your opinion, TJ? Is this that Hot Toys? Was this the?
Like that?
I think it's new one.
Who put, what was it? The Force Awakens? No. What was that? What was the R2 that came out? Remember, it had the accoutrements with it. But I don't know if it was unlabeled. Was it Rise of Skywalker? No, I don't know if it was Empire. Shit, I can't remember now. Anyway, the question was, is this that same R2 or is this a new R2? Now I've looked at the weathering patterns between the two, and they look very similar, like down to this little rounded corner and this little notch and stuff is all the same. But that doesn't mean anything. That means they're using the same paint molds, to weather it and stuff. So it could be a new one. We might be getting a new Return of the Jedi.
That R2 that you're talking about is because I have it up. Mm-hmm. It is from Attack of the Clones.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right, because it's got the jetpacks and stuff on it.
Yeah, it's when he was shooting. Like everything came out in Attack of the Clones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Jared was right there. He would have had that.
Mm-hmm. It'd be interesting. I mean, I don't know if we'd get a die-cast R2. I don't really know if you'd need that except for the dome, which they did that already. That is metal on that one. This looks great. It's going to be interesting to see how it moves. Looks like it moves pretty well.
I'm here really for the Salacious B. Crumb. I mean, let's be honest. He's really the star of this package.
See, I have one with the Jabba set, so I'm not as into the Salacious, but it's probably going to be more articulated than the one I have. So, yeah,
he has 2 joints versus none. Is that what it is?
Exactly. No, I think that one, his arms do move, but he's in a sitting pose, and I think his head moves a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, this is all the same stuff that other R2 came with. So, I mean,
yeah.
Although I don't remember that. I don't know if I remember that arm.
It's curved. Which one? That arm?
Anyway,
it's there. I have the picture open. It's on.
Is it okay? Too. All right.
Yeah.
I have no doubt that they'll just reuse this and call it Return of the Jedi R2D2.
Oh man, a Hot Toys Jabba? That thing would be. I don't know how.
Well, that's the other rumor, is that we've seen Salacious Crumb. So was it an excuse to give C-3PO? I mean, you've got a die-cast C-3PO. He's a main character. Did you need to lock it so tightly to Return of the Jedi, and that he had that one scene where his eye was pulled out? I mean, did we need that, or is the reason Salacious Crumb is there is because there's going to be a Jabba the Hutt? Is the question that's out there on people's minds. What do you guys think?
You, TJ, you can go ahead.
I can't imagine one.
I can imagine one. Do I think they're going to do it?
It's
maybe eventually.
Stretch.
Yeah.
Think so?
I mean, they can, because they could. I don't know. I don't know how they do it. Do they do like that kind of rubber that they have on like the Hulk over his joints, and that way you can kind of move him a little bit?
That's what I was thinking. That would be amazing if they could do that. If they could find a way to articulate the jaw a little bit and the eyes, rolling eyeballs and stuff, would be incredible.
If they could do it, it's going to be amazing. It just has to look like the classic Jabba and not the like specialized edition Jabba nightmare.
Right. Correct. Yeah, I think Salacious is. I have a feeling this is just it's an add-on to something that didn't have a lot of stuff to go with it.
Yeah, I think that's why he's there. And I'm just happy.
Scene specific. There. Yeah, it ties it to Return of the Jedi. So there you go.
Yes. Alberto's got me. Like a Gamorrean guard. Let's get Gamorrean guards.
Yeah. I said that the other day on Shane's show. Yeah, Gamorrean guard, please, for the love of God, Gamorrean guard. And the band too.
Yep.
That'd
be great.
I really want to. I mean, we'll get into some Return of the Jedi hopes and dreams and predictions and stuff, but I'm really hoping for a lot more than we got from Empire. Last year was kind of a disappointment. But this is great. This is it's 324.
Not bad for diecast. Not bad for diecast, honestly.
No. Diecast is good. I'll take it, man. It's
only $30 over what their regular figures cost these days.
Yeah, for sure. I need to.
Thanks, Austin.
Take a little bio break if you want to take some questions from people here, or just keep it going here for a second. Give me a break.
Yeah, sure. It looks like Paul, Red Dog 5. What's up, Paul? Also wants to see some Gamorrean guards. I believe that's what he's replying to. Austin, thanks for jumping on. And also, go check out Austin. He's jumping on YouTube and going to be filming some stuff. Nate's here. Well, that's not Nate. There we go. Yeah, man, it was cool to see this though. When I was at Star Wars Celebration, there was like no Hot Toys, and all of a sudden we get the Vader drop and this. This was such a good one. Are you gonna get this guy, TJ?
I think so.
Yeah. Do you have a R2?
I do. I have the Force Awakens R2.
Okay. Wait, Force Awakens. Is he cleaner? Or like what's different about the Force?
He's cleaner.
Okay.
It just feels super simple. And I bought it like from Amazon, so the electronic portion of the dome does not work.
Oh.
Yeah. So
wait, but it's Amazon. You can return anything to Amazon.
I think like when I got it, I was like, I'll just Photoshop this. Then months and months passed, and I'm like, all right, I'm stuck with it. The return window passed. Lenny, 6.
But that's just regular clones. How many clones do you have in general, including like Commander Cody and Rex and all of the specialized ones, the named ones?
Oh, less than 20?
Less than 20, are you sure?
I think.
That's incredible.
I'm telling you, man, like my Marvel stuff might go back in the box or get sold one of these days.
I think so. That's the thing, like, because I think collections are a lot of like they go in a lot of flows, right? Like right now, I'm loving Star Wars, so yeah, I'm like willing to put like some Marvel stuff away to put out Star Wars. But then I think Marvel's going to come back up in a way where all of a sudden it's going to be like, oh, I want more Marvel on display. So I think it's just rotating stuff out in a way.
I just can't believe like 4 or 5 years ago, I was like, I'll never buy Star Wars 1/6. Like there's nothing interesting about this.
I did the same thing. But yeah, until I got that Boba Fett, and then it was all downhill.
And now what, you're selling all your Marvel stuff, TJ? Is that what you said?
They might go back into boxes.
To make more room.
Yeah, for more clones.
Well, Return of the Jedi is going to be, well, we'll get into it. We'll take a look at this next one. But this could be a real, shelf filler, I think, for a lot of people.
TJ, if you
let's take a look.
If you follow suit with that, can you change your name to Clones and Rifles?
Just I might need a new icon though.
Hey, I'll help you out.
New logo.
Yeah, Tom can help you this time.
This thing's great. This thing is making me think that I'm gonna have to sell my ESB one so I can get this one.
Oh no, you got to have both, man. Come on.
Why? I don't need two Vaders.
It's totally different. It's totally different.
It's not totally different. It's like minorly different.
It's completely different. Now, the New Hope would be different. The ESB, you could get away with this one. And now, okay, so on that note, did either of you pre-order the Obi-Wan Kenobi one?
Yes.
No.
Okay, I have not yet either, but I do want that.
That one looks good with the correct helmet.
Do you get that over this, or do you get this?
You get this over that. You get this over that.
That's my feeling. I mean, if I had to pick one, I'm getting this for sure. This is my OT,
yes.
Sebastian Shaw. Man, this is what I want, like right here. This is what I've been wanting for a long time. I had my finger on the order button for this 1/4 scale version for months and didn't pull the trigger. Then it was sold out. Then I looked around to see if I could find it in the aftermarket. It was getting crazy, and I never bought it. And I'm like, they're going to come out with it in 1/6. They're going to come out with it in 1/6. Then finally, here we go. This looks sick.
The head sculpt is just
so
phenomenal.
Good.
It's so good.
I have no doubt that they shrunk it down from the 1/4, right? I mean,
sure, but
right?
They nailed it. Because like they can still lose. They shrink it down. They still have to like, go in there and fix some details and whatnot because some stuff loses.
Right. Sure.
But yeah, they nailed it. And I love the stairs.
Insane.
Everything about it is so good.
I love the stand.
Yeah.
You got to go in. So the difference between the deluxe, it's $45, which sometimes it's a little more. It's a little less than that, but for $45, come on, you got to do it. You got to do it. What's the difference? Is it the stand, and do you get the? Wait a minute, I don't even know. Do you get
one of the helmets? The light up helmets is one.
You don't get the light up helmet with the non-deluxe version.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, you got to go for that, man. Good Lord.
That light up helmet is cool.
$45. Come on.
It's just so cool.
I think it's awesome. I mean, I see a lot of people saying, "Nah, pass on that. I could do without that. I probably won't put it on."
It's definitely a gimmick, but it's a cool gimmick.
I think it's going to look better in hand than it looks even in the pictures here. I think there's an actual skull in there, you know what I mean? Which was what was the effect in the movie. You could sort of see the skull through the, which was a ridiculous effect, but it was cool.
How else are you going to know they're being electrocuted unless you can see their skull? Looney Tunes taught me that.
That's right. Exactly. It is a very Looney Tunes effect.
That's 100% what they were going for.
Pretty damn stupid, but it was effective. It affected me.
Come on, there was murderous teddy bears in that movie. Of course they're going to go.
I know. Of course.
Look at that. So good.
And purrs on top, man. I mean, that's my Anakin right there, man. That's my Anakin.
Yep. That's my Anakin too.
Sorry, millennials.
Hey, wait, I'm a millennial.
I don't know. Whatever. Gen X. What is it? Gen Y? Gen Y? Z? I don't know. I think I'm Gen X.
Kids.
I don't know. Yeah, there you can see there's a skull. That's a jaw.
Yeah,
you could see it's like a skull in there, and I think that's going to look really cool. I don't think I don't think the way they're shooting it really shows it off. I think it's going to look really, really cool. Yeah,
that's
insane.
just a good set.
Really good proportions on this. I think it's the same as the ESB. I'm looking at the ESB right now.
It looks the ESB is good. I just hope that they fix the New Hope. I hope they fix the top part of his helmet because the ESB one just pops off constantly.
Yeah.
So as long as they make it sit a little bit more firm.
The hands too were. I remember being. I haven't changed them in a while, but I remember they were a huge pain in the ass. I do like the cutoff hand too. That's great.
Me too. Yeah.
Again, another one that I think now that I'm gonna have all three. I'll have the Tarkin, A New Hope, 2-pack one. I'll have the ESB one, and I'll have this one for sure. And I think I'll display this one with this. How do you not have it with the helmet off? I mean, this never happened, but I love the look of this. It's totally the way I'm going to display it right here. Lightsaber in hand, helmet in hand.
It's just
great.
The rolling eyes on that is just such a nice touch.
Tell your sister you were right. It's a great line.
Yeah, it's hard to see what's happening inside that helmet in these pictures.
I know, right? It's weird. I don't get it because it really looks like there's a physical transparent skull in there, and sometimes it just doesn't look like there is. I don't know. Maybe it's just a ball.
Yeah, we'll know eventually.
Stand is beautiful. Yeah, it looks incredible. So now you get this stand. You don't get this stand doesn't have. This is the cool looking stand, but it doesn't have the little supports for the helmet. I could do without that. I'd have him holding the helmet or something like that up on that walkway, I think.
Yeah, you don't need to display the helmets. You have him holding the helmet that you want.
Yeah. Sick. Oh, are we all getting this?
I'm very close to saying yes.
It's really hard to pass up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
But shit, I don't need 4 Vaders.
That's what I'm saying. I'm going to sell my ESB one if I get this. It's that's the thing. Do I go there?
That's a good question, Lenny. As to where
maybe it's magnets.
Purr's control is, but it's got to be. I mean, there's this whole piece. It's got to be either stuck in here and magnetized and open from underneath. It's got to be that.
Yeah.
Right. This is going to basically be hollow.
Yeah.
And open from the bottom and magnetized onto
that has to be
the base.
Agreed.
Yeah. But that's a good thought. I wasn't thinking about that until just now. Yeah, Palpatine. So before we get into, one more, non Hot Toys third party Star Wars piece, a lot of people are talking about, will they do another Palpatine, and will they change the head sculpt, make it a little more menacing? The first one was the laughing smile, which looks good, but I ended up getting a third party scowling sculpt, which looks really good, but I think they could do a great job with that, and even make it a deluxe and give you both or something like that. So yeah, a Shiv Sidious would be pretty cool, but it doesn't make sense for Return of the Jedi, obviously. But 2025 celebration is, we figured out, Attack of the Clones 20th anniversary. So
not Attack of the Clones.
That's no. Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, there you go. You got it.
Ooh.
So Revenge of the Sith is the perfect time to do a Shiv Sidious.
Yep.
2-pack. So that makes me question whether they would do another Palpatine for Return of the Jedi when it would only be just a different head sculpt, basically. When you wait 2 years and do a Revenge of the Sith 2-pack just like this, I think would be amazing, and I would buy that for sure. Personally, I think that's the way they're going to go. Lenny says, getting the Obi-Wan version over this one, but only because I have the 1/4 Vader. I don't blame you. I think if I had the 1/4 version of this one, I might pass on it too. I still kick myself. I still want the 1/4 version of this, but I think this will suffice for me on the shelf, and take up a lot less space. So
yeah,
but I still think I'm going to get that Obi-Wan one.
Yeah, if you're going to get 1/4 scale figure, though, Vader is a good one to do it with.
That's it. Yeah. Yep. Do you have any quarter scale?
No, I don't have space.
No. TJ, you have any quarter scale?
Just Mando.
Yeah, Mando. Yeah.
I forgot we can put ourselves up here. We don't have to do this. There we go. That's better.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got the Mando one. Yeah, I thought about that one too. That's probably going to be another one, but that keeps going on sale, so I'm not really concerned about missing out on that one. Yeah, not something I'm interested in, but I wouldn't put it past them at some point to do that. I really wish they would do the Ralph McQuarrie Vader. I don't know why they don't do a whole line of Ralph McQuarrie figures. Would be.
Yeah,
I mean, I think it's like printing money. I don't know if people are that into it as much as I am, but I do know a lot of people who would buy at least the Vader and a Luke, to even just to do that scene, maybe even as a 2-pack or something like that with a Dio or something would be incredible. But God, I wish they would do that. Wow, that's pretty good. $325. I probably would have bought it for that. I just feel like I got so much Mando stuff now. It's like,
I know Mando's my Star Wars collection, really.
Yeah, really. Well, I know Paul agrees with me on that. We've talked about that. Exactly. All of it. Everything.
Yep.
Every character. So what else before we move on to our other Star Wars figure, which is a third-party figure? What do you guys think we're going to see? Do you think we're going to see more from Return of the Jedi, or?
Yes.
I mean,
definitely.
I hope so. I mean, I definitely hope so, but I do worry that we won't, because I feel like they would have done a string of releases or like teases about it.
Yeah, there's been nothing in the background except for Palpatine, which I really got a feeling that they'll wait for Revenge of the Sith to do. We really need Han Solo, Endor. With that
talking with some people at Celebration, the going thought is that Hot Toys won't do anything with Harrison Ford after he broke one of their figures on live TV a couple of years ago.
That is bullshit. That's not happening. Come on.
It's a big disrespect in Asian culture, so I totally get it, you know. And it's Harrison, so I know he was doing it in a joking way, but I mean that's not how they see it, of course.
Dude, I've heard that rumor. It's Harrison Ford. Okay.
Yeah.
Like it's just like he's a huge actor. And even over there, like he's done stuff over there. He's like he can pretty much do what he wants. I mean, that may be a slight as to your toy, but the man it's a moneymaker, man. How are you not gonna do so you're not gonna do an Indiana Jones figure from the new movie?
I feel like
a young Indiana Jones from the new movie. Come on.
If we don't see anything from Indiana Jones, then I think there's some real credence to that thought. If there is something from Indiana Jones, then there's something else. There's got to be some other reason why Han isn't coming through.
I mean, I know all these guys had different contracts back in the day. It was a little more, piecemeal than I think it probably is now. But I don't know what his deal was with his likeness. I have no idea. But I mean, it's been this way through forever. He's had his likeness on figures since the movie came out. So I don't know how this makes it any different. This or ESB. I can't imagine this is we're not going to do Harrison Ford. We're not going to take all that money that a Harrison Ford figure, a Han Solo figure from 2 movies will automatically generate because we're insulted that he broke our figure. Who cares? Yeah, that's what's gonna happen right there.
Yeah, we'll see.
But we need that. I would love a new Ewok or 2. Chief Chirpa or somebody else. I forget their names. Chief Chirpa is. There's another one. What's the other guy? Can't remember his name.
There's no likeness rights with Cos Babies, Elliot. I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm assuming, right? Because they're so removed from the likeness that you can't really say that that's a likeness anymore. What else?
I can't think of what else I would want from Return outside of Ewoks. I would like an Emperor, obviously.
They gave us the Imperial Guard. They gave us the, those a while back. So, which is weird that we got those ahead of time. But that's cool. Going through the movie, I would love to see. I would love to see the band, the Max Rebo band. Whether or not we'd get something that elaborate or not, or even just like a 3-piece.
That's
that
a
would
long
be cool.
shot, but a Rebel Commando would be awesome.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. A Rebel Commando for
awesome.
Sure. Rex, right? It would be great to get Rex.
Yeah.
Who supposedly was a Rebel Commando.
Supposedly.
In that. Yeah. That would be cool to get that guy, whoever that guy was, if he was Rex. Yeah, that would be really cool. I remember the Sideshow ones. I always wanted to pick those up, but they're just so bad. That would be great. Actually, that would be really good. I would love to get a new Chewie.
Yeah, new Chewie. I need Chewie. So yeah, please.
I think a lot of people need the Chewie. It'll be a New Hope Chewie. Like maybe they'll style the hair a little bit out of the box, but you can do whatever you want with it to make it, a New Hope Chewie. I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ula. I've seen people say that. I don't know if that's too deep a cut. It would be cool, but I don't know. I don't know if they do that or not. I don't think we're going to see Hut Slayer Leia as much as people want it.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I would love to have it. Name change.
Is that what they're calling that now?
I just don't think they're going to.
They're calling it the Hut Slayer Leia? Okay, sure. Sure.
Yeah. Bib Fortuna is another one that I thought of too. Yeah, Elliot, for sure.
Would love a Bib Fortuna. Let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's fucking do it.
I have the Sideshow one, and I have to say the Sideshow one is not bad. It's a good stand-in, but it's not the paint is not good. It's not well detailed.
But imagine rolling eyes on that.
Yeah, Bausch would be great. I would love a Bausch with a really good head sculpt of Leia underneath there.
Yep.
Which is the only thing the Sideshow thing lacks. The Sideshow one is pretty good. It's a good figure. It just lacks the unhelmeted head. Is terrible. Really, really bad. Yeah, I thought about 9 Numb too. I brought that up on somebody else's show. I would love that, and I think the only difference between Lando, Captain Lando, Commander Lando, General Lando, is the cape color. Or does he have a different? He has a white shirt. Does he have a white shirt on? Well, he's got basically kind of Han's look.
Yeah.
Right. He's wearing and with a white cape on or something like that.
Man, Elliot's hitting it. I would love an Admiral Akbar.
Yeah, Admiral Akbar's got to happen too. Yeah.
Richie,
I picked up that Sideshow figure too. Was it Sideshow?
I think it was Sideshow.
Or I don't know if it was Sideshow or not. But basically for the head sculpt. I mean, I was hoping to find somebody that can make the clothing and I mean, that's simple as hell, man. That's really not that hard. You know, you need some maybe articulated claws or something like that, but the head sculpt should be pretty straightforward.
But man, can you imagine if you could rotate those eyes?
Oh, that'd be great. He needs a chair too. He's got to have the chair.
Yep.
For sure. Yep. There you go.
A lot of good stuff that you can still do.
Leia from Endor at the end. You know, where she's got the long braided hair and the dress that they took from some other woman that they ate, apparently. They gave it to her. I think we'll get Palpatine and Jabba. I don't know, man. Yeah, super long hair. Yep. I just don't know about the Jabba the Hutt thing. I would love if they did the Jabba the Hutt the way you were talking about, Tom, with like an over, you know, a plastic rubbery overlay over.
Yeah.
You know, not Feisten like, but even if
like
you
the
could,
Hulk.
even if you take it and squish it, yes, yeah, like that. Like it's a little hollow inside, semi.
I don't know what the difference is, but the Hulk, like I could bend those arms all day, no issues, right? There's not even a thought of an issue. But you do a Feisten, and it's like you bend it once, and you're like, you might get a crack. So yeah,
I think it's not fully formed around the joint. Like it's not filled. It's semi hollow, like around the articulation, the around the skeleton of the thing. Yeah, Ghost Yoda.
Ghost Yoda. Yes, that would be great. That would be really good.
That would be sick.
That's a good
and Sebastian Shaw
thing to do too.
And Sebastian Shaw. It's not Lee Sebastian now. And I do want Sebastian Shaw. Yeah, for sure, man. Gamorrean guards have to happen. That's got to happen. Yeah. I've passed on those Sideshow ones so many times. They don't move. They're statues. But they do look pretty good, I got to say.
I just impulse bought the Black Series one that I saw on the shelf yesterday. It was at Target, and they had
on the shelf?
Yeah, the the new 40th anniversary Return of the Jedi ones on the card. Yeah. I was like, I need this. It looks so good. I want more.
Lobot. I think Lobot is pushing it, Paul. I would buy a Lobot. I don't think many people would buy a Lobot.
We kind of got a Lobot with Echo.
You do. You really do. What did you guys think of the finale of that? Did we talk about the finale of Bad Batch?
Didn't. Well, no. TJ, you catch up all the way yet?
I know what happens.
So that's a no. You
didn't watch it?
Okay. No, but I know what happens.
Last season, next year, like that was a surprise. I didn't expect that.
I was expecting it so soon, but I was expecting it to be the last season.
What do you mean you didn't expect it to be so soon? The third season?
It's like, the third season being just 1 year away. I don't know. I feel like animation shows should take longer, but maybe not.
We're gonna get it a year, but I didn't expect the third season to be the finale season. I don't know.
I kind of did, only because a couple more. The second season definitely kind of sets the tone for where the batch will end up being. You know, with seeing the what's the Poe dot or whatever the hell place was that they spent a lot of time at, and they're like, we could retire here, we could do a family, blah blah blah, but they have to do this one last mission to kind of save the clones, kind of deal. So oh man, 1/6 Rancor, you guys are insane.
Mon Mothra. Mothra. I would love I would love a Mon Mothma from
Andor.
And
yes.
And Ahsoka, apparently.
She's gonna be in Ahsoka?
We really need we really need Mon Mothma. Oh, are you avoiding the Ahsoka trailers too?
No, I saw the Ahsoka trailer, but I don't remember Mon Mothma being in it. Although
she was in a hologram.
I only watched it on the show floor, like they had it on the big.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's in a hologram with a bunch of other people from some sort of panel or something. Yeah, 1/6 Rancor. Maybe they could do a Kickstarter for that one.
All right, let's talk about this this other third party.
All right, bring it up.
Okay.
Yeah, Lenny, you going? I think Tom and I are going. We're trying to talk TJ into it. Trying to talk to him into it. All right. The Queen.
Yeah, the Queen. I can only do that. Oh, wait. No, I could do this. And then. There we go. Yeah, she looks surprisingly good.
So this is Playtoy.
Playtoy Queen. Yeah.
Queen. And it's, wait a minute, go up. What's the number on this one?
PO
18. Have you ever heard of Playtoy before, ever in your life?
Absolutely not.
Nope.
Have they done anything else? No, me neither.
I don't know, but they did.
And yet, this is apparently their 18th figure.
Like, look at this. It's just a gorgeous looking figure.
This head sculpt is mint.
Yep.
It's great.
The hands are
costume,
weird, I will say.
I am very suspect that, first of all, the costume's not quite correct. The globes are not right on the dress on the bottom. And I'm highly suspect that this is going to come out looking anything close to this.
What is that?
Sorry, my camera kicked on.
Oh. Like, look at these weird hands. What's happening with these things?
The porn names. I hope you see more third-party Star Wars figures. Playtoy's made a Kill Bill. Oh, okay.
That's what
I do remember that. I didn't realize that was Playtoy, but I do remember that one. Yeah,
I remember the Bride. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, this looks very good.
Yeah, I was impressed. I like that she's also in front of Doctor Strange's window, which is a big thing.
Yeah, that's nice. Really it's nice. It is the multiverse, so you know.
Yep, she is in the sanctum, Lenny. But yeah, what an impressive looking third party figure. Because like, why hasn't Hot Toys done this yet? Like, what's going on? We finally got our Padme, but like, where's Queen Amidala?
Yeah. And what was the Clone Wars? We had the Clone Wars, the year of the Clone Wars, and we didn't get this. We got Padme, but we did not get this.
And
I'm wondering if they just look at something like this and the sculpt is not Turkish. This is not a third party for sure. Now, again, the clothing, I suspect, just looking at the way it's constructed, you could get this in hand and it could look nothing like this.
Yeah, the clothing looks like it could be a little off.
It doesn't look bad here, but if you move it, I mean, the thing about this character is it's like this is not a character that you're. This is the pose right here that this character should be in on your shelf all the time.
This or this with their hands in front. You know, like it's hands in
with their hands in front would be great.
Yeah, that's it.
So what were you saying about the hands, Tom? What were you saying
about
the hands?
Weird. I was saying the hands look absolutely weird. You, like, look at these things. They look like she's wearing gloves, but not wearing gloves.
Oh yeah.
Do you see that? They look.
Yeah,
really
they look
thin.
really cheap.
Yeah,
that looks like a super cheap body with no detail on those hands. Which again, get yourself whatever kind of body you need for this thing. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, really.
Different hands. Go buy a pair of the Padme hands after it comes out on eBay or whatever.
but this is where the money is right there. Like, right? Because it's gonna, no matter how like detailed, if it's not absolutely 100% correct, the costume is, she's still gonna have a striking presence on your display. Like, your eyes are gonna go straight to this thing
if they nail this the way they've hit it here.
If
those eyes have to be like that, or it's not going to work. It's a great sculpt, though. It's a very good Padme sculpt.
Agreed.
It's structurally, it's probably better than the Hot Toys one.
I like this. So Justin's asking for an episode 2 Obi-Wan, and then Oilers is like sculpted mullet. I like the hashtag.
Yeah, really. And hey, Justin, what's going on, man? Thanks for stopping by. Justin's got a great channel.
Yes,
great reviews. Justin doesn't care for rooted hair, though. I hope that's changed, though, because I know he got the Joker. He got that early on, the in-art Joker. I think he kind of changed his mind on that, though.
I think with anything, it's like, if it's good rooted, because you, like me, I hated rooted hair for the longest time until I got like good rooted hair.
This is the thing. I think I was telling people, like, in a lot of the chats, that you're gonna be surprised when you get this, because I don't think a lot of people experienced anything but Hot Toys rooted hair. You know what I mean? If you haven't spent, the amount of money it takes to get somebody who does that work, and get that in hand, you don't know that it's going to be. I mean, you have to touch that and crinkle it and mess with it to really mess it up. It took really pretty.
It took getting Asmus and actually putting my own hair wax in my action figure's hair and sculpting it and getting it right. And I was like, oh, I could see the possibilities of where, like, this is great. And then all of a sudden I fell in love with it, because I was able to, like, make Thor and Oakenshield, like, turn his head, and, like, oh, with that long hair, it falls just right, and things like that. So
absolutely. Famous look for Amidala was her first dress in Coruscant, where she's sitting in the braid. Yeah, that was a good one too. Yeah, I would just think that you could. Sorry,
we're both doing it. Oh, you go ahead. You pull it up.
Hate it. I've been won over by high quality root hair. Yeah, it is. It is. Well, and I agree. Like,
it has to be done
with
right.
with very few exceptions. Gamora being one, I was pretty pleased with the hair on that one.
Yeah.
I did not care for anything that Hot Toys has done. Sorry, 2. Yes,
the volume 2. Yes. The volume 1 Gamora looked like a Barbie doll. the volume
it did.
2
that was terrible. You're right. That was terrible. And most of the Black Widows that they've done, apart from
there's been some
Civil War. I can't keep track of them anymore. But one of them was pretty good. The short hair one.
Oh, the short hair one, the Winter Soldier one.
Winter Soldier. Yes, that was pretty good. Yeah, that was pretty good. Yep. Episode 1, Maul and Qui-Gon are lonely. I know. Yeah.
Yeah, they do. They do need Obi-Wan in there.
We do. It's weird that hasn't happened. Sorry.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. I need to look up more pictures of this. I only found these 3.
Oh, wait. Let's bring. Are there this one? Are there more pictures of the back?
I'm sure there's more pictures out there. I only found these 3 on Twitter, so I would have to.
Wow, that's pretty amazing.
I'll look up Play Toys. Let's see if I can find it. Play Toys.
That would be pretty incredible. And that is, I don't have a price for that, but it's not much. Like, is it in the 180s or something like that?
No, but I don't know. But let me tell you, Play Toys, don't just search that on Twitter.
No, definitely not.
Twitter has no safe search, and it's just like, oh boy.
No, not a good choice.
Oh Jesus. Okay, I'm not going to look this up right now. I'm seeing some things I wish I hadn't.
Kit has it actually. I think 1/6 Kit. Let me see.
Does he have pictures up?
Yeah, but that's my only issue with Kit is that they're always very tiny.
Yeah, I know.
I really wish he would change the site around. He needs to do it. So this is called Queen, right? I know I found it today, but
Yes, it's just Queen. Play Toys, what is it, P018? If that helps. Yeah, P018.
Okay, here we go. So Play Toy the Queen is $139.
Wow.
That's pretty good, man.
That's insane.
Oh yeah, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Hang on.
Oop. I'm waiting.
There we go. He's correct. Look at that.
Wow.
All right, that's yeah, that doesn't look as good, but it's good. I mean, it's cool that it's actual braided hair. I mean,
it's nice that they have it.
It looks a little. That looks a little plasticky, Barbie dollish, but again, with this figure, and these are wrong. These are supposed to be more of like an amber. I think they're more pointed. I mean, it's not bad, but again, you're going to put this on the shelf, basically like we've been looking at, like this, and
I'm not going to hold it under scrutiny for 135. Like
for 135, if you need something to stand there on your shelf and look like this, I mean, you can't get much better for $135, man. That's pretty good.
You know who it is. It looks exactly like Princess Amidala. It might not have like absolute like screen replicated details, but it's for 135. That's great.
And there was a costume out there a few years ago, and this this outfit was going to be like a $400 outfit to make. I think these were supposed to light up too, though, because I think they do light up. I'm sure they don't here, but again, 135. I mean, come on. If you need this representation, this is great. Key is the paint. I don't know anything about Play Toys. I remember the Bride, but I don't remember the Bride in terms of being. What the final production piece looked like. I have no idea. Yeah.
Production is the question. That should be soon, I think. I know she was due out in December, but I believe they pushed it. Yeah. Not sure. I hope soon.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah. Did they work on that sculpt too?
I don't know if they changed it. They didn't post anything about changing it.
I know there was some consternation about that one. I thought it looked fine. I liked it. I think it could have been a little bit better.
It was a different look than I was expecting. It was a little bit more harsher features, but she did look good.
But all these are their kind of take, which is I kind of like on the characters. It's kind of a Mezco-esque take on the X-Men. So I thought it looked good. I didn't think she still looked attractive.
I got her. We got her and Invincible from that list so far. Waiting for that Moon Knight. I want to see more. Or sorry, Mr. Knight.
Mr. Knight. All right. Well, if we're done with the Star Wars speculation, I think we've run the gamut.
There's actually
in terms of characters that we could possibly pull from Return of the Jedi, but I really do hope we get to see some more stuff here, man. I really hope they don't pull a ESB and just leave us hanging, or even Clone Wars wasn't a ton from Clone Wars either. What were we saying, Tom? Oh yeah, here we go.
Yes, I want to pull this up. This shot from, I'm not sure where this was taken, but we got a whole bunch of figures that we haven't really seen a lot of, like the fifth brother. What is this? The fourth sister?
Fourth sister, I think. Yep.
I think it says on the plaque. Yeah, fourth sister.
Yeah,
which is a crazy one. We have not seen her at all. We did see the fifth brother a shoulder, right? In some of the other.
Well, didn't we see her in a shot? I thought we did.
Did we?
I thought we saw her as a background figure. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's you know what? Maybe we didn't. I know we saw him.
Which one?
It's interesting that they're going to show this again, though. They're going to put these out here, and what's the point? I mean, I get it. This is what Hot Toys does, but again, you've got things that were out there for sale, and there's Reva and what's his face?
Inquisitor, the Grand Inquisitor.
Already. The Grand Inquisitor. What's the point of showing these again if you're not going to put them out? I just don't get it. I don't know.
Yeah, that's right. Just, where the heck is Reva? She should be in this. This way.
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, as the best looking one. I'd probably buy the Fifth Brother too, man. I like his look.
I would buy the Fifth Brother. I love his look for sure.
And if the Fifth Brother was out, it would probably be like a Bad Batch thing for me, where I would be like, you know what? If I'm gonna get that, I gotta get the Grand Inquisitor, and I may as well get Reva.
This is not the look for the Grand Inquisitor. I want to see them get the Rebels look for Grand Inquisitor.
But I think this is the live action. This is it, man. This is what you're getting.
It's so bad.
This is what you're getting. Unless you're going to get that sideshow version, they're not going to come out with it. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah. I don't know why Lenny's asking why there's a 501st Clone Trooper in this display. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, well, the flashbacks.
Oh
no, there were no flashbacks in the. Oh no, there were flashbacks. Yeah.
Yes, there were.
Yeah.
You have Obi and Anakin battling.
Yeah.
We probably saw a trooper at some point.
Yeah, from the flashbacks. Yeah. Yeah, zoom in on the Kenobi sculpt because that is, that was a thing, man. That does look better, doesn't it? That looks better.
It looks better to me. I'm keeping my prayer on this. I'm very happy with this.
Me too. Yeah, I got the full deluxe one on this one, and I don't know why, but this looks. I just feel, and again, like, okay, if they've done this, maybe it's not final, but why not? Why is this not another thing that they've put out and said, "Hey, we've updated this sculpt. It looks a lot better."
Probably because it's not final. They're probably still working on it.
It's possible.
It's interesting though, because some of the figures they won't release what the updated sculpt is until it actually releases, like they do with the Loki, right? From Endgame. They dropped the picture of what that new sculpt looked like the day before the pictures from the bloggers came out, which is an interesting move. I thought they would have dropped that as soon as they updated it so they can probably get more pre-orders. It's weird. Decision making.
It is weird. Well, that's never been Hot Toys' strong point.
No.
It's odd what goes on in that boardroom. I'm not really sure if it's Anyway, I don't know if there's anybody but Howard Chan just making decisions, but let's jump over to quickly a couple of extra things here.
I have one more too that I'll pull up separately.
Oh, you do?
You're done.
Okay.
Yeah, just one more.
SooSoo Toys Despair Warrior. Now, chat. I'm pretty sure this is Kamen Rider, but correct me if I'm wrong. Does anybody know if this is Kamen Rider? It looks like Kamen Rider to me, but I'm not a Kamen Rider aficionado, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Could this be a oh god, what's his name? Mega Man. I'm trying to think of who the hell. Just had a Netflix show that they did.
Ultraman. Ultraman. It's not an Ultraman. It's not an Ultraman.
It's not an Ultraman enemy or anything like that.
No, it's definitely not an Ultraman.
Okay.
No, I'm pretty sure it's a Kamen Rider that probably came out here in the States under something like Beetleborgs or something else under that.
Okay.
But I know it's not a Beetleborg either, but I'm pretty sure it's a Kamen Rider that they just
And Tom, you said you heard that they were kind of trying to go this direction, like SooSoo Toys is maybe like getting into more of this stuff.
Yeah. Justin and I were talking about this at Star Wars Celebration about how they seem to be going a little bit more to the Kamen Rider stuff, which I mean that's good for the Kamen Rider fans. It's not good for me who doesn't want any Kamen Rider stuff. But yeah.
No, but there are a lot of Kamen Rider fans. I don't know if The Amazing knows about this one. I'll tell this one to Darius. But 180, it's right in their pocket.
Darius would know what this is in a heartbeat.
Yeah, absolutely, he would. Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Ghost Z do? Hunting Squad. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, Present Toys is all over the damn place, man. They've nailed some stuff, but I'll reiterate that some of the stuff I don't want to talk about that they do because I know that they're recasting individual artists' work. This looks like their own.
This is definitely not a recast.
It is. I don't know what the hell's going on with Ernie's teeth here. Like that is bizarre. Yeah.
Now,
I mean,
Toys is Toys era. Is that what
we don't know? We don't know. I less and less. I'm thinking that.
I don't know. Toys era is pretty hit or miss, so it's very possible.
Yeah, but Toys era, I haven't really seen a lot of stuff from Toys era where they've like taken other sculpts and recast things or taken.
That's
you know
a good
what I
point.
mean? Like they're pretty much original stuff.
Yeah.
And Present Toys has done that at least 5 or 6 times now. Yeah. God, I have not really looked at these all that much because I just kind of dismissed them out of hand, but this is not good.
No.
This is not a substitute.
What do you think, TJ?
TJ, you picking this up?
No fucking way.
Oh, well. Do you have that? Do you have that badge, Trevor?
No, I don't have no fucking way. Sorry.
We should add that.
I'll add it. Yeah, this is not good.
No.
The Vinkman looks a little bit better, but not much.
It kind of looks like a blown up Mezco Vinkman.
It does. Yeah, it does. Yeah, this droopy eye, it's just not good, man.
The screaming head looks okay there. I don't know what it looks like on a close up.
Yeah, this looks like he's got like some sort of eye disease. Yeah, that's passable.
Passable.
Passable. Not good.
Still not great.
But passable.
No, definitely not.
Yeah. Oof.
Yeah.
The eyes are correct here. The teeth are good here.
That kind of looks like a cartoon.
It does look a little like a cartoon, doesn't it? Yeah, you got to imagine the paint's not even going to be as good as this. Although I've seen some Present Toys stuff that has come out very good. You know, people have loved the Indiana Jones that they did. I think I actually ended up getting that Future Warrior from Kit. We'll see how that comes out. But yeah, these are not great for 210 a piece.
Yeah, no.
You know, you're not touching the Star Race. I don't even know what those are going for anymore. Like that full set, it's got to be a couple $1,000s, right? $2,500.
What about
bucks,
the Blitz?
something like that.
What about the Blitzway set?
I'm sorry, Blitzway, not Star Race. Blitzway, not Star Race. Blitzway. That's
wow, I was gonna say, who's gonna spend that money on Star Race?
No. When I see Present Toys, I think Star Race. like that just got stuck in my head. Blitzway. Blitzways are $2,500, I think, for a set at this point.
Hey, Austin's all on these. He's saying I'm all in on these. They're good enough representation. So, you know, it's gonna be good enough for some people, which that's good.
Well, yeah, I mean, Blitzway is not in the habit of reissuing things for good or bad.
And maybe someone will do some custom head sculpts.
I don't know why InArt couldn't do something like this. I can't imagine this license is all locked up by Blitzway. In fact, somebody said on one of the streams that Blitzway lost this license or was done with it.
Austin saying
in terms of the 1.6, but I don't know who picked it up. Yeah, Austin said they don't have the license anymore. So who has the 1.6 license? Does anybody have the 1.6 license at this point?
Could just be free floating right now, just waiting for someone to snatch it up.
Right. I mean, this is. I mean, I think this is printing money. Like again, like if InArt can do this and do a great sculpt on these things, do the details that they do and do all the pieces.
Yeah.
This is this is an easily $1,500 set from for 4 of them from InArt for sure.
Do you think Hot Toys would ever touch this line?
I don't know why they wouldn't. I don't get it. I don't know why they haven't. I know that Blitzway got the license. That's why they haven't. But if it's up for grabs, unless somebody's already grabbed. Oh yeah, Trick or Treat Studios. That's right. You said this. This was you, Austin. That's right. I saw this. But Trick or Treat Studios does do 6 scale, but they've been like horror.
They're kind of all over the place because like their Return Living Dead zombie looked amazing, but then I remember them doing another thing that just didn't look as good. I forget which horror creature it was.
No. But Lenny, that's a hair. I don't think these are going to be necessarily need to be rooted hair figures. I don't need Venkman with rooted hair. You know what I mean? Like, personally, I mean, that's not something I need. But I mean, if they did it that way, yeah, you're probably right. Probably over $2,000. But I think they could get away with plastic hair on these things. I don't think InArt is going to do everything with rooted hair.
We'll see.
I don't know.
Because so far everything has had a rooted hair option. So we'll see.
I don't think everything is necessarily warrants it, but you're right. I mean, they did do Bruce Wayne. They did Bruce Wayne too, which really probably doesn't warrant rooted hair. But
Pennywise didn't necessarily warrant rooted hair, but it's cool that he has.
Pennywise looks good with the rooted hair.
Yeah, I mean, everything's gonna look good with good rooted hair. It doesn't matter how short it is. You know? Well,
the hair is prominent on Pennywise, is what I'm getting at. Like where you've got like somebody with like flatter hair that like Winston here or something like that doesn't really need. I wouldn't be doing his hair and with rooted hair. It doesn't really make
I would
sense.
like to see how they would handle like Winston's hair or just like that style of hair in general.
I don't think it's gonna make much of a difference, though. You know what I mean, looks wise. To do that, I think it would just be too. I think it'd be very difficult too. Yeah, these are not for me, but good for people who want representation, because it's been. I mean, it's impossible to get the Blitzway ones now, and even the Mezco ones are tough to get. So if you want the Ghostbusters, somebody's got to pick this up, though. If Trick or Treat Studios got it, I can't imagine unless... Is this Paramount? This is Paramount?
I don't know. I don't know who has the license now for Ghostbusters.
No, we have the new came out. Coming out. Paramount was Ghostbusters, though, I think. Anyway.
I think it... was it New Line or it was Paramount? I'll look it up.
Well, it might be New Line now. I'm talking about like the original ones, though. Maybe they don't do exclusive rights. Maybe it's just you get the rights and you have the rights. But I can't imagine a company like Trick or Treat Studios paying for exclusive rights. In other words, hopefully somebody else can grab them and do them.
Columbia Pictures.
I would like these on my shelf, but I'm not paying for the Blitzway. Yes, that's for sure. Kick myself for not getting them, but I'm not paying for them. And you had one more, Tom, right? You got another...
I did.
Oh, we were going to... we want to take a look at this... hang on a second. There was one more that came up a couple weeks ago.
There's also the Caustic Plastic Dracula stuff that came out. Oh, yeah. He comes with the burnt head? It looks like an accessory there. Okay,
which looks like I don't know. Somebody thought it was a recast of the Haunt Toys, but I don't think it is, and it's badly painted.
Yeah,
very badly painted. Yeah, so Mr. Harvey, if you need Harvey Dent, I guess if you're that much of a completist,
you too can believe in Harvey Dent.
Gotham District Court.
I kind of want that podium.
The podium is actually kind of cool, right?
Yeah.
That could be good for a lot of things for photography.
You know who would do great things with that podium? Barrel.
Yep. I was just thinking that.
Totally. That will be every Trump meme shot that he does. That will be that. $195. A bit much. I mean, I guess you get a lot with it, but it's a bit much.
You do get a lot with it, and there's this Shaun from Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, Yan Toys. Not bad.
Wait, is that licensed?
It's not great either.
It says Shaun of the Dead, but there is no trademark. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe there is. No, it says prototype shown. I thought I looked at that earlier. So there is no trademark here, and yet it says Shaun of the Dead. So either they're hoping that they won't come after them, or they're just stupid. I mean, this was an enjoyable movie.
I would get that.
That's something I need on my shelf.
Love that movie.
Would you?
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I think if the figure looked better, I would probably get a Sean.
Yeah, it's a shame that they have this really, visual joint on this. I mean, this is
those arms.
This is more visual than a lot of bodies now these days. And this looks like a real throwback body here, even though it's got the veins and stuff. Like this looks terrible. Like seamless arms on this kids. Come on, it's terrible. Sculpt is not bad though.
Yeah, Lenny, the Cornetto trilogy is one of my favorite trilogies of movies.
Not a bad sculpt.
Sculpt's not bad. It kind of looks like a cartoon version of Sean, though, almost.
It does. It looks like a little bit of like they took it from an anime. I think it's just not a lot of details in the pupils and stuff.
Yeah.
Not bad. This will set you back
175.
175. All right. That shit's creeping up, man. I mean, I don't know if this is licensed, but
I don't think it's licensed.
Well, it says Zombie Killer Sean figure, but there was another one that came out where they just literally put the name of the movie on it too. And I think that went away. I can't remember who that was. It was I feel like it was one of the Batman figures or something like that. All right, so that's that. Tom, you got something else you want to bring up, right?
I'll pull that up. Yep. So, and then
no turd party this week. There wasn't really anything that bad. The Harvey Dent was not great.
There was some. Well, okay.
You I didn't feel like it was turd party. Well, this might be turd party right here.
So, I know, like myself, as well as a lot of other fans, were kind of upset that Hot Toys showed off that one little clip
ridiculous
of Shazam and never did anything with it. So we have The Champion by Toys Battalion, and it looks okay. The body is a little not right, but
yeah,
the
forehead is a real not right.
Oh yeah. This whole area up here, the hairs. Yeah. Well, here we'll judge it by this, right? I kind of like this sculpt though. It's kind of a cool sculpt. The eyes look really good.
The eyes are great. The eyes are actually great, and a
lot of life in there.
It's just the hairline is weird.
I think the hair's taller than it ever is.
Yeah, it's very poofy, and the forehead looks very high.
Yeah,
but the eyes, he did a great job. This one, not so much.
No, you get
people don't do smiles well. People don't sculpt smiles well.
Yep. He's so scrawny. I don't know what's up with the body. It's just weird.
Yeah.
So this is one I just thought.
This is borderline turd party, depending on the price. Yeah.
I know he's on Giant Toy,
but I guess if you gotta have a Shazam, I mean, this may be your only chance.
Yeah, because I don't know what the hell, but it's 170 for this figure.
Ooh. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, for 3 sculpts, that's not bad, even if it's not the best.
Yeah, that's true. It is 3 sculpts. Three not good sculpts though. One sculpt that you'd never want to put up there, and 2 that are borderline. So.
Yeah, I mean, I do like this sculpt, but it's not one that you display on him. It's an interesting one to do so. I don't want to know what you called down if you said that out loud.
Yeah, really.
Horrifying.
Terrible.
There you go.
All right. There you go, kids. That's everything that we got in terms of news. Our predictions. Let us know if you're watching this on the replay what your Return of the Jedi predictions are. I really hope we see a lot more. I was really hoping for more during Celebration. I'm not really sure why we didn't see more, but
I feel like there's
you
more.
And me both.
Yeah,
I hope so.
There's got to be more.
I'm holding out hope for a Cal Kestis. I'm still going to say that. I'll say it every show.
I think we'll see that.
I
think we'll see a Gaming Greats Cal Kestis for sure. That's got to happen. There's another. Yeah, for sure. All right, that's it. We will see you in 2 weeks. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with us. Appreciate it. And we will see you in a couple of weeks. Hopefully some more Return of the Jedi news. And until then, may the phone be with you. Bye.